Questions from Coach?
Cal, you got your play, Alex Poythress?
Yes. He still has some glitches, but the team gave him a hand after the game. But we got to continue on the individual work. He and I are going to work tomorrow. And we just, there were 2 or 3 things at the start of the game that we've been working on that he didn't carry over. He just reverted back. But you know what? He at least played with some energy. You could see it. He ran the floor hard. You could see it. It's so obvious what we have to do. I like the big team. I looked at it, and you know that's what we've been practicing the last couple days. But Alex has to play for me to play that team. He can't come out with the energy or the lack of effort that he has in some of these games. But he came after it this game.
You said you like the big team. Can you talk a little about Willie's development over the last couple
He's
games?
been great. What I told him, he took about, I think he made 400 free throws since the last game. So as I'm working out Alex and doing the stuff I'm doing with him, and Kyle's down the other end working out, and then I'm working out with the 2 guards or 3 guards, then he comes in and he's on the side charting free throws. What I told him before the game is, get fouled and go show everybody what you've been working on. Then I said, and if you miss one, it's okay, because you're going to just say to yourself, you don't make every free throw, but I'm still going to show him what I've been working on. And it was great that he made it. It was a crier, it kind of and then went in, but it went in.
Cal, what do you think overall in terms of just defense and intensity and all those kinds of things?
Better. You know, again, this team beat Purdue now. And Michigan and Syracuse, they were within 8 to 10 for a long time in those games, and then those teams broke away from it. So, you know, and Rob, this defense that they play is a tough defense. You know, it's something that I think it's a zone that's very effective, and you know, he's done a great job with it.
13-7 in the first half. You went on an 11-0 run. Right? What did that do for you? Just kind of the spark finally that they got things going and put it together.
They were fine to start. The first play of the game made me mad. Alex got hung up on a screen, and the guy gets a 3 right off the start, and he, just gets hung up. But short of that, I thought we defended. I mean, they had 14 points at halftime, and Kyle gave up a 3-point play, and Julius threw a ball over the top for them to steal when he's got a 7-footer standing right in front of him. All he's got to do is throw it up in the air on an out-of-bounds play. So you're talking 5 of their 14, we just kind of threw them to them. So I thought we defended the whole game, and that's what I wanted to see. All I was talking every time out was discipline. Quit taking chances, stay down. We're not leaving our feet. We do not want to take chances. Let's just grind this and get better, and I thought we did.
John, did you guys press and trap more, and was that a thing of energy creating, or what was that?
Partly it's how we wanted to play this team, and partly it was good for, I like Willie up there. It's tough when you got a 7-footer running at you now. And he's just got to be getting a little lower so he can keep the player in the trap a little bit better. But I like him up there.
Cal, Julius made some shots. How important do you think it is for him just to see some go in?
Yeah, here's what I said. Even Julius missing shots, he doesn't hurt your team. He just doesn't make shots. So there's no not only is he not making shots, he's not guarding, he's turning over. Well, Alex was hurting us. Julius never hurts us, he just maybe doesn't help us as much as we want. Today he helped us. And I think the rotation, the way we have it right now, may be something that I stick with for a while. And have he and Kyle coming off the bench, you got scoring and right away when you go to it off the bench, you got a very, very big team on the court that can do some stuff. And and then Jared can spell Ryan. I thought Ryan was good again today. Had a few turnovers he didn't need to have. He had 2 of them. Really, he had 2 turnovers. 2 of them were the half cool throw to Archie. That was, why'd you do that? And then go between our legs and that's the old kid that used to play. He wasn't very good. The new one's not turning it over. He's strong with the ball. He's aggressive. He's making plays. So.
Cal, you go into SEC play right here at the front next week. I know you've said all along that you like your team, but how do you feel now as opposed to maybe how you felt a couple weeks ago as you go into
Much
this
better. But I'm going to tell you, it's going to be a process. Here's what I told him after the game. Do you understand it's not wins and losses? The way I coached them today, we were up 40 and I was on them about taking chances, and I got on Julius on a play. I got on guys today and I said, it's about discipline. It's about playing together. It's not about the score of a ball game. And I said, if it were about that, I would have been angry after the last game. I wasn't. It's not, this is a process with this team. We're starting 4 freshmen. I'd like to know if anybody else in the country is doing that. We're starting 4 freshmen. I mean, now that's what it is. So I'm worried about us getting better. I'm not worried about any other team in the country. I could care less. I don't watch other games. I'm focused on what do I have to do for individual players to get better. Now, I told all you that we were doing some stuff that I would tell you at a later date what that is. So I am going to tell you, and I'm going to tell the Big Blue Nation tomorrow. We're going to tell you what we've been doing with the guys. And it'll be on my website, coachcal.com.
Do you have to buy any product to get on there and see it?
If you'd like, that would be nice.
Just wondering, thought maybe you were pitching. Can you talk a little bit about Michael coming back today? And
Yeah,
talk to the
he
team any
surprised
or-
us. He surprised. He's such a great kid. He knew that there was a plane coming from Charlotte. He just said, hey, can I jump on it? And he came in, and they beat Chicago. They practiced today, and he comes in to watch the guys play. He was really, really angry when he saw the locker room. He was smoking. He walked in my office. He said, this is BS. What we had last year, look at this. So he did it in front of it. He was like, but it was good to see him. So what I'll do is, like I said, tomorrow you're going to have a good idea of what we've done that is unique, out of the box. I'm not, we're a non-traditional program. We're doing things that we have to do that has never been done, based on the fact that what we're doing with young guys, we got to try different things. So it'll be out tomorrow sometime, and I'm basically doing it for the Big Blue Nation to see. But since I told all your media, I'm telling you now that it will be out tomorrow.
Cal, we've obviously seen Ryan's offensive game grow and his command of the offense, but how much growth has he made defensively?
Wow, how
4
about that
steals
today? How about that? It wasn't even the steals. He played, he competed, he battled. He got punched in the face today on a play, and it didn't affect him. So I'm more than pleased. But now the question is, this is where I thought he'd be at the beginning of this year. Now where do we go from here? He's got to continue to grow. He's got to continue to get better. No lapses. When we're in our league, we're going to be playing games where we can't afford lapses, especially by our point guard.
John, you've been doing the individual instruction. You've talked before about you want like Alex to be the best Alex he can be, or Ryan to be the best.
Yeah.
This may be the dumbest question you get all year, but how do you know when you've reached that point, or how do you know when there's nothing more inside that player to come out?
Well, here's one thing you can look at. Can you bring something out of a kid that's not in there? I've never settled for that for any young man I've ever coached. Because in my mind, he doesn't believe it's in there, and I got to convince him it is. And so what I do, and I told him, I'm not only building their confidence. You know who else's confidence I'm building? My confidence in them. And 2 days with Alex, I decided to start him. He was good enough that I looked at him and said, why am I got to start this kid. He's that good. And so he built my confidence in him, and I helped build his confidence. But really, I even told him, what did I do? I didn't do anything. You did. But I'm going to tell you, he's halfway home, half the way there to where we need him. So it's still going to be weeks away, maybe a month away. If he makes it, I'm okay if it's a month away. Because at the end of the day, with him and the other guys, I like my team. We'll be fine.
Last question.
John, can you talk about the free throw shooting? It was a lot better tonight than the last game. Was that anything about working on it?
Well,
or?
Alex goes 6 for 8 instead of 2 for 6. And like I told you with Willie, I said either you have a vision you're going to make them or don't get fouled. So today he goes 1 for 2. So those two, when you talk about it, one went 0 for 5 or 6 and the other went 2 for 6 or 2, whatever he was. Your percentage is bad right from there. The other guys weren't that bad at the line. Thank you.